done. I'm about to tell you what I already done.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is the podcast Already Done, where me and a couple friends chop it up every week and tell you about shit that we've already done. Today, we got a very special guest. This is my boy Ferealdez. Everybody say what up.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Oh,
What's
shit.
going on? What's
Damn.
up?
Chilling, yo. It's been a long time. How you been?
Yeah, it's definitely been a minute. I've been really, really good. Hell yeah.
Good.
It's been great.
That's what I like to hear.
How are you, though? How are you?
I'm fucking great, man.
That's
Busy,
what's up.
a little bit stressed, but that's how you got to get through life, you know?
Yeah, man. Just fucking working, right?
Working. That's all it is.
Shit's great, though, right?
Honestly, I love it. If I wasn't busy, I'd be bored, so
Nah, this shit's fun, though.
definitely.
All right, so what's good?
Not too much, so we'll get right into it, you know? Fuck it. My boy over here, he's also an artist just like me, and, you know, so
Yes.
he makes hip-hop. I'll let him tell you a little about his shit, you know, why he got into it and why he continues to do it.
Yes, sir. Okay, so just to start off, hip-hop artist based out of NYC. My name is Ferealdez. That's spelled Ferealdez. So, could look it up first, but
Get it right.
Yeah. First and last name. Didn't change my name. You would think. Most people have those stories where they're like, yo, I started out, I was like, my rap name was Silk Sonic or some shit.
Yep.
No.
Nah, that's funny.
Nah. Man. To be honest, I'm right now making the kind of music that I fell in love with first, so that's cool.
Sick.
Yeah, because I didn't always start out that way.
Okay.
I definitely fell in love with the shit as a kid, hip-hop or whatever, just obviously I have older siblings.
Yep.
And then cousins and stuff like that, so I was always fucking just that kid in the room, little kid hanging out with the older kids. And then
Taking it all in.
Yeah. So ever since then, I was just like, all right, let me just get into music. I liked music. I never really took into it up until like when I was maybe in like teen years, but then I switched up. I didn't really want to do hip-hop stuff. I was listening to hip-hop always, but then I did other stuff, and then it ultimately just landed me back here making hip-hop. So
There you go.
yeah, really
So now
love
you
what I
said
do.
you were making different stuff than it originally started. So now you're saying you're making the hip-hop that you want to make?
Yeah. No. What I mean by that is at first, it wasn't about making music that I didn't want to make. It was a different kind of genre.
Okay.
Like when I started like my first time in the studio wasn't trying to write a verse for a rap song.
Gotcha.
My first time in a studio setting was with a group of individuals, and we were all in a group, in a band type of
Gotcha.
thing.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, no,
I
that's
started
definitely
like that.
different.
Yeah.
Super different.
Yeah.
Damn, so now that you mentioned that, that's a question I have for you. How do you think the group dynamic changes from when you decide to go solo?
Oh, like solo act? Yeah, that's a good question. Ultimately, I mean, it's cool because now I have like all the freedom that comes with just making your own decisions and being responsible. But then I have that responsibility on top of it to be in charge of all
Now you
my
got no one to
shit.
blame either.
And
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. And you are your own worst critic. So it is kind of cool also having like the dynamic of a group of people and everyone's coming together, pitching in and doing stuff. But, you know, it is, it's not that I recommend it or don't recommend it. I fucking loved it. I love that part of my life.
100%. I
Yeah,
love
being
working
in a
with
group
people.
taught me a lot of things, and it gave me, let me troubleshoot my first mistakes through shows, recording, practicing, just small stuff, breath control, stage presence.
Yep.
Just appearance, just a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Everything all together that really, makes this shit count or makes this shit dope.
100%. And I'm a firm believer that you had to do that shit or else you wouldn't have been where
And
you're
on
at
top
today.
of that, regardless, we did have a bunch of talented individuals in the fucking band too. Like everybody was from fucking like music school and shit like that. Everybody knew their shit.
Fire.
I was just vocalist, but I always was into writing. So I played my part as well as everybody else.
There you go.
Yeah, and we did our thing. So
Hell yeah.
that was cool. But
And
that happened. So
I'm sure playing with a band too was pretty wild.
Yeah, that was fun. It was really fun. Yeah, definitely. And it opened my eyes to a lot of different other subgenres of that category and stuff like that. So I'm glad at least like I got to find out what that life was like, what kind of scene that was like, and just still being open. To this day, if my friends show me any kind of like, rock stuff, anything like that, I remember being a band. So, I'm just
Hell yeah.
open to it.
Same here, bro. I love that shit. I actually myself just dabbled into like some shit that you wouldn't even think like, you're like, yo, this is you? Like, yeah, but that's me. But I just did some crazy hard rock shit.
That's cool. I feel like, I have a bunch of friends that do music. A lot of these are the artists, like that are just completely different from what I do. It's so cool. I kind of like how a lot of us are in our own different lane, trying out a different sound. Like we kind of ultimately do the same thing. A bunch of fucking dope ass artists, you know,
Hell yeah.
sick with their fucking verses, their pens, their aesthetics, all that shit, the fucking beats, everything.
Hell yeah.
But it's everybody's in their own lane. It's lane. This shit is really cool.
And you gotta be, bro, because that's what makes you you.
Yeah, yo.
At the end of the day, we all do the same shit, but we're all different. So
And that's especially what I like most. I like the individuality of it. So as opposed to, you know, being in a group, like you really do make your own decisions. You do understand when it's just like, listen, like it's time to go.
For
Like
sure.
now if it's on your decision, it's time to go. I like
Yep.
that now when I decide when it's time to fucking just drop something, get to it or whatever, I just get to it at, could be 3 a.m, could be 9 a.m. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
you don't gotta call, yo, you ready? Oh, fuck, no, you just go.
No. If
Yep.
anything, that hustle was just instilled in me, you know, from the group.
Absolutely.
Putting 5 people's heads, opinions maybe into one, trying to do
Yep.
this one-man band shit.
Absolutely. I hear that.
Yeah.
And I just want to bring it back real quick. It's just funny how life comes full circle. You know, I feel like we were meant to meet just because we were creative ass people, you know? So down the line, you were doing your thing, I was doing my thing. But we were at very, very early stages in both of our careers when we met. So like it was like, oh, yo, I make music. Yo, so do I.
Classic story.
But shit, I guess we might as well jump into it. We were working somewhere and he just hit me up one day and was like, yo, pull up to the crib, like let's listen to some music, whatever, smoke.
You know, and that's the crazy part too, because I don't befriend anybody from my days in working, like a job.
That is pretty wild.
I don't befriend people because I just feel like, I don't know, I just never like corporate America. So I feel like everybody you meet there is just like, that's the reason. It's a paycheck. So.
I hear you.
But you were cool people. So
Exactly.
I don't know. Yeah,
Same here.
I was like, yo, what's up?
It was
And
mutual.
Then that never really happens too. So I guess it did happen for a reason. Huh?
It definitely did, bro.
Yeah.
God puts people in each other's paths for a reason.
He'll do it.
But I wanted to get to that story because when I pulled up to this motherfucker's house,
Oh yeah.
I had just like briefly mentioned him, like, yeah, I had an ex that used to live over there, blah, blah, blah. So I pull up and I was mad confused because it was my ex's crib. And I was like, there's no way he fucking lives here.
Yeah, and it's funny because you called me or texted me. You're like, yo, what house are you in? I'm like, it's the house you see with the number I told you. And he was like, nah.
I was like, you're lying. Stop lying.
Yeah. So I was like, why? I was like, what's the big deal? I mean, you know, it's a house. What's up?
Yeah.
Motherfucker tells me yes.
I was like, yo, this room, that room, this is wild shit. And he lived upstairs, which bugged me out.
I think I answered the door. I was like, yo, what's up? Thank you for coming, whatever. And you were just like, yo, this is my ex's house. And I'm like, what? This is my ex's house. And I was like, oh, shit. Well, come inside. See what your ex's house looks like now that I took that shit over.
Only thing that changed in it was the items.
That was a great time in my life, too. That was a full house. Yo, that lasted for a few years. And that was just a different time where they shouldn't have trusted us with all that property money.
You seem like you had a good time because you had your shirt press up in the attic and shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was the start of a lot of things. That was the start of Ferealdez, like when I started recording my own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, shout out to that.
Yeah, we moved in there, and then about like a year later, as soon as we moved in there, we scoped out the rooms and all that shit. We're sitting there picking our rooms because roommates at first. There was just this extra room, and I just looked at it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna turn this into a studio. 6 months to a year later, like it's completely done. 6 months, at least all the equipment was there. By a year, it's all insulated and everything.
Fire.
Perfectly fine.
Hell yeah. Dude.
That's how we got shit going.
That's the best way to do it. You know, save some money, record at home, and you never sacrifice quality because I'm sure you had that shit set up.
I'm just lazy. I don't want to go all the way to a studio also. I like recording by myself.
Hell yeah.
You know?
It's just, bro, it's just at your own pace. Like you were saying about being your own artist.
Yeah, when you call me a frugal artist, but I really don't want to waste my time practicing my music on studio time.
Definitely not.
I'd rather just do that in my own setting. And
100%.
that's probably why I was just like, yo, listen, I'm going to just get my own shit, record it.
Very true. Very, very true. But so you got any projects that you're working on right now? Any singles?
Yeah, well, I mean, a single just dropped on the 14th. It was called DHM.
There you go.
Don't hate me. Yeah.
Don't hate me. I like it.
Yeah, that shit's awesome. That dropped, and I'm excited about that. But it's not just about that. There's another track coming out in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So that'll be out. But whenever this comes out, it might already be out. But I'm just looking to drop every. Let's just say like once or twice a month.
Okay.
For sure, at least once a month.
That's a good goal.
But there's also other stuff that I'm doing too.
Okay. What are you getting up to?
Like expanding the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Sorry.
Dope.
But yeah, doing the YouTube channel, and then there's just gonna be another series that's actually gonna run on another one of these apps. That's all I'll say for now.
Fire.
That's
Hell
all I'll
yeah.
say for now. But yeah,
dope.
There's
No.
gonna be a lot of shit, a lot of a lot of recording this, just the behind the scenes stuff. There's gonna be a lot more to see from what happens before the track it puts out, whatever, before all the merch comes out.
The process.
Yeah.
I like
There's
that.
a lot of the process that I never really record, and it's just because I felt like, I don't know, I just was kind of stingy with the footage. But now I'm just like, nah, it's kind of just about
I hear you.
showing people all the fun parts of the journey.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. And I'll definitely be on the lookout for that because I love to see behind the scenes of shit and how people prepare, you know?
Appreciate it. Man.
I think that shit is dope. Yeah, bro. So I know you smoke weed. I know we grew up in New York, so now it's legal. Now it ain't shit. But like back in the day, it used to be a hassle to smoke, you know? You used to have to go like to the homie's crib in the car.
No one's gonna know about the PTSD it is to just hear police sirens.
Bro, I was literally chilling.
Your stomach dropping just because you have, I don't know, not even doesn't
Weed.
even have to be weed. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. But I was in Astoria recently, and I'm always back and forth to Cali. So Cali, it's super legal, obviously. Here, it just became super legal. But I still got that shit in the back of my head. If I see a cop, I'm gonna put the joint down. You know, like I'm not gonna fucking just be like, well, yeah, I'm blazing out here in the open. But
Well,
some
can't
kid,
you get a DWI or DWAR or some shit like that for that?
I don't even driving for sure.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like regardless, I hate blunts on the highway for some reason.
Word.
I mean, I just took a drive, but yeah, something about a state trooper just makes me uneasy.
I just hate feeling that feeling of like, again, like, oh, I'm getting in trouble by my parents again or some shit. You know, like that's the feeling I hate.
What do you mean?
Just like, you know, the cops now I feel like that's what it's more of. It's more of like, oh, honestly, you're just gonna get like a slap on the wrist.
Weed being legal doesn't make a difference in my life because I still get it from the same person.
Yeah.
And I can't stand dispensary weed in New York.
It's
garbage. For whatever dispensaries we have so far is garbage.
Yeah.
So
they got to be all fake right
anybody
now.
out there, just still go to the plug, please.
100%. Or still
He's
get it from
trying to make
Cali.
money, and he's a cool dude.
But as far as that shit goes, I was like, just like hiding it, and the kid's like, "What's good? Though it's super legal here." I was like, "Bro, I know, I guess, but I just have that mentality of back in the day, you know."
Funny. Nah, I'm like the opposite. If I go somewhere where it's super legal, like I'm ignorant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at brunch rolling a joint.
Oh, that for sure. But just like walking down the street, like blatantly smoking, sure. I mean,
he said, "Sure."
But you got any shows coming up?
Just played a show. No, I don't have any shows coming up. Just played a show like a month ago.
Let's hear about it.
It was in Brooklyn.
Okay.
It was dope. It was for this company, this media group or whatever you want to call it, a major stage.
Dope.
You look up their YouTube. They got a bunch of cool indie artists that they kind of pull out of nowhere. I've definitely checked them out when they reached out to me, and they had a bunch of artists that I was interested in. So I'm definitely looking forward to continue working with them. Then we chopped it up, and they seemed to like what happened at the show. So
sick. Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely more shows to come for sure.
Fire. Love that.
Yeah.
Positive feedback. All right, so this is actually a segment that I do every podcast now. I got these couple decks of cards.
Oh yeah, let's have some fun.
You could just pick any deck and
just hand me one of the decks.
Whichever one. I want you to actually choose. Just because there is a couple of different ones.
All right, let's go.
And whatever vibe you want, I'll ask you a couple questions.
All right. All right, you guys aren't gonna see Gerard in the background. I'm gonna ask him which he's behind the cameras. He's here.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna ask him which one. All right, so yo, which one should I pick though? Which out of which deck?
The How Dare You?
This one? This one? All right, cool.
I like it.
All right, let's go.
Cool.
All right, let's pick
Pass it over here, though. It's for me to ask you.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here I am. All right, here you go.
You're good.
Let's go.
Damn, maybe I should make that a segment, too, though. Have the guests fucking ask me a question. That could be good.
You never know.
That could be dope.
I'll be back.
All right. So we'll start off with 5. We'll see how it goes.
All right, cool.
All right.
Let's do it.
So, damn, this is fucking morbid, but
Right to it.
if you could choose a way to die, what would it be? That's what I'm fucking saying.
Honestly, I just thought of this the other day. Talking about morbid, right?
Oh, shit.
Because I was on a plane. Probably plane crash.
Okay. That's how you would
Fucking
want to die?
crazy, right? I mean,
If you could. What a crazy fuck.
I don't want to. Yeah, that's a crazy question, but that's what I'm saying. Like, probably plane crash. But only because like you need something that's wild, chaotic.
For sure.
Like,
and the chances of it are
I don't want to take
slim.
a bunch of other people's lives, but I know I'm not gonna be alone on this flight.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't want to burn to death. I don't want to drown. I don't want to get hit by a car or something like that. I don't want to get slaughtered. Like I don't give a shit. I don't want nothing to happen to me. I want to I don't know.
You know what? Thinking about it,
I also don't want a stupid death. So if plane crash, like that's like, all right, you feel bad for literally every person on board.
Yeah,
it's no one's fault.
But you know what? It also might be a good way
no one's fault.
because you're dead on impact. So it's not like you ain't.
Yeah, this is crazy. Next question.
Yeah, but that's why it would be a good way to go because it's quick. But all right. So was there ever a time in your life that you thought you were gonna die? What the fuck is this?
All right, next question. No more death.
I'm gonna shuffle this up.
I'm not gonna speak any of this bullshit into existence here.
What the fuck?
I'm not that superstitious, but
yo, whoever made these,
we're not gonna talk about that.
Why?
All right, next question.
What is something that makes you cringe?
I don't even know if I should say it.
Say it.
It could be anything related, right?
Anything.
Oh God, no. We could just keep it at music. Cringe?
That's some shit that you don't like.
Oh, wow. Wow. I need a break here. Cringe.
It's all right. We'll go next question.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to hurt any feelings.
No,
yeah,
you
fuck
don't
this.
hurt no feelings. All right. So, when was the worst time that you threw up?
Next question. Next question.
What was the most expensive thing you've ever bought that wasn't a house or a car?
That wasn't a house or a car? Oh, I'm not gonna talk about that.
I mean,
I can't even say. I can't even say that. That costs a lot, though.
So, where's the weirdest place that you've gone to the bathroom? You don't like this, Dick?
Yeah, because as a guy, like, you know.
It ain't really weird for us, unless you're like shitting somewhere
growing up as
weird.
a kid, you're probably like a shithead who needed to pee, so you found a bush, found a corner of a building, just like a degenerate.
I used to piss anywhere.
Shit like that, yeah.
Bro, funny story. My brother got caught pissing one time by the cops.
Indecent exposure?
Nah, he got lucky. They didn't really do shit to him, but they were just like, "What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?" We were super young. Let's see. What's the most embarrassing thing that your parents have caught you doing?
It was a good thing in my crazy years, I never did any bullshit at home. Caught me doing? Yeah, nothing stupid. I honestly
That's good.
did. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I definitely kept that part of any chaotic wildness
Away from the parents?
the family.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do one more here because these are kind of fucking weird. That's fucking stupid, bro. Come on. What are we doing here?
Yo, your pick is kind of crazy. Look what you did. I'm not going to blame you, but...
Nah, nothing to do with him.
Nah, that's wild, though.
Let's see. Yo, these are fucking boring. Still boring.
All right, cool. Just go to that blue deck right there. We're going to try
this
a
one?
whole new set of questions.
I think this one looks good.
I really want to see if...
This one looks good. But this one is also called What the Fuck.
Because people don't want to know how I want to die.
They should have called that one
What the
Fuck.
Shouldn't. Yeah.
Because what the fuck was that?
Oh, my God.
All right.
Time and place for those.
Bro, these are fucking... Would you ever consider writing to someone in jail as a pen pal?
If I knew them, yes.
Hell yeah.
If I know them, definitely.
What about just like a random fucking like, oh shit, I feel bad. That's a crazy story.
I don't have time for physical people. So I don't have time for someone who's locked away from society.
Facts. I never understood that.
If I don't know them. But then again, you never know who you come across. I don't think I'm ever going to come across someone who wants to write me because it's pretty difficult. If we have, come on, they're in there, I'm out here, you know.
True. Very true.
If I end up doing that, that was fate. Let's just say that.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one more here because these are a little weird. All right, so do you have a signature move or quirk that people notice or comment on?
Yeah. Play devil's advocate.
Is that your thing?
Yeah, I play devil's advocate.
You love to just.
No, I'm really, because I like to look at things from both perspectives.
Okay.
I don't play both sides of the fence, but I do when I speak to people and they have a certain point of view or perspective. I always just play devil's advocate just so they can see if there's a possibility that somebody else was coming from a certain place that they didn't see or whatever like that.
Gotcha.
I just like that.
I fuck with it.
Yeah. It just
Definitely to give someone just the other side of.
makes for a creative discussion. To
Exactly.
see if they can come up to a different solution than what they had when they came to me with it. Some people just come to me with like their whole opinion made up, and after that we talk,
Change their mind a little bit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Word up. Fucking, I mean, that's pretty much all I have question wise on these cards because that was fucking pretty trash.
Yeah, that's cool.
But is there anything you got for me? Anything you want to ask me? Shit.
Yeah. Who else are you interviewing? Not, you don't have to say names, but like what kind of interviews are you doing besides me?
So far
I do music. Cool, you got that out the way. Interviewing artists and stuff like
hell
that.
yeah. So I got a couple more artists that I'm getting on. Some hip hop, some rock. I got a couple models coming through, older,
Talking
younger.
about their stuff. Okay.
Talk about just whatever they got going on. Engineers, producers,
Nice.
and just some of my friends. You know,
Oh,
some
so
of my friends that probably know me best. We could tell the best stories about me.
So pretty much like entertainment.
It's all entertainment. It's all about shit that we've already done. So if anybody has a dope story, I would love for them to just come on the podcast and share it because why the fuck not?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. But so yeah, you were talking about you got a single dropping. Are you working on any albums or anything like that?
Nah, right now we're just gonna focus on singles and videos. Actually, there's gonna be some singles that have already dropped within the past 6 months. Which has only been like what, 2, to be honest. Because yeah, just started January, just trying to drop something.
But the visuals are coming.
Yeah.
Do you got a video for the one you just
Honestly,
dropped?
I don't give a shit how long ago anything came out. Anything from the past, because I'm only declaring this now. If anybody sees any videos from a song that came out maybe a year ago, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Fuck it, why
I'm
not?
gonna do that. I'm gonna actually get a lot of my videos done of the songs that I wanted to have videos for prior that I wasn't doing.
There you go.
I'm gonna just do that now.
Fuck it.
And do the new ones.
Why not?
I mean, including the YouTube and then the other app that we're gonna get like a series going on there. It's gonna be a whole bunch of shit.
There you go. There you go.
Shit to look at.
Now, do you fuck with podcasting? Would you ever consider like possibly starting your own?
I would, yeah, but on like some stupid shit.
Okay.
On some like on some fun, like really fun shit, like the shit that I like off the side. Like maybe I'll probably keep my opinions on music elsewhere and probably just talk about like other shit that happens, and then like maybe just some funny chop it up barbershop talk or some talk with like with the fam, just like
there you
the
go.
friends and shit like that. Few girls, few guys chopping it up like that, discussing different things like that. That'd be fun. I'd rather go on a podcast because I like just pulling up, having a conversation in a new environment, new setting and shit like that. Like that's kind of cool.
I fuck with it. I would love to get on as many podcasts as I can.
I just feel like when you do podcasts, like when you start your own, it does come with a lot, right?
Oh, bro, it's fucking. This is a full time job in itself.
Yeah, you gotta do your research. You got to So.
Especially just doing the research to invest in all the shit. Like you said, we were here last year. I've invested in a bunch more shit now. So like
I could see.
It's been a journey, bro. But now we're finally like we're here. We're doing it.
Yeah, I'm excited for you, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But shit, man. I mean, we'll keep it short and sweet because people's retention span is not very high these days.
30 minutes, right?
Keep it right.
People are just all right. My message is take the time out to listen to music, though. Right?
100%.
I understand, but I'm not mad. The DHM is like 2 minutes, and I fucking love it. Sometimes you don't need 7 minutes,
bro. I feel like,
but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna have a song that's like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna have like 3-4 verses.
100%.
I don't care. I just do what I want to make the music I like.
But also the 2 minute songs, like the bangers in and out, 2 verses. I feel like that's the way hip hop is headed, bro.
In and out, yo. This shit is fun as fuck. Just catch a vibe, 2 minutes, and then work on to the next fun shit you want to do.
There you go. But yo, so shout out your socials. Let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah, at the you could look me up on my website, Ferealdez.com, FEREALDEZ.com, or Ferealdez, spelled just like that, on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I update everything. The Spotify, everything gets updated, and then if you keep watching, you're gonna see what happens on all the other channels, and they're pretty much all gonna just preview a little bit of something on everything. But if you really want to stay tapped in, go to the website. Also, new merch is dropping.
There you
just
go.
Took down the drop from these hoodies, and then yeah, a few collabs too. If I'm gonna shout anybody out, it's this brand that I'm definitely working with.
Shout them out.
Dope. People gotta look out for them.
Hell yeah.
I call Lumiere.
Okay.
I'm wearing their hat right now.
Fire. They make clothing?
Yeah, they do.
Sick.
Hoodies, fucking just a bunch of different shit, different types of articles of clothing.
Fire. I fuck with that.
Yeah, every time they come out, like I have a bunch of their buckets. Like, yeah, everybody knows me. I love fucking
Big fan?
bucket.
Hell
yeah.
I love that.
Doing collabs and doing all that stuff. So, yeah, just catch me on that. And fuck yeah. You know.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm excited to see what you do in the future, and thanks for coming out, bro.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. All right, guys. Unfortunately, this podcast is already done, so we'll see you soon.
Ow.